understand it very well. But just
Hello and welcome, Mr. Malik, to our coaching call number 91, in which we will be 92, sorry, in which we are going to discuss some questions from the governance framework. Yes, please, Mr. Malik, you can share your screen.
yes, sure.
You were asking something? Sorry, I interrupted you.
Yes, I was asking about the question that who was posting it
Sandeep, just now.
here. Sandeep, yes, yes. The second question. Okay, I understand. For me, since the change log was approved, it's more easier to make communication than updating the management plans.
No, that is correct. The only only discussion here is that, as per the answer, it is D, update risk scope management plans. Technically, once there's some approved change request, you have to communicate to the stakeholders. Okay. My only point of concern is that in second last line it says, after 3 days, the governance board replied with approval. Immediately, you documented the approval in the change log. Maybe they are assuming that when the governance board replied, all the stakeholders were already communicated. That's why he has selected D here in the official answer sheet. That is the only point we were having, because before I was having the coaching call with him, the only point of discussion we had that technically D is correct, because once everything is approved, you have an approved change request, we must update the plan. That is correct. But whether we have to communicate first or not, that was only the point of discussion.
So the right answer what?
D.
What is the right answer?
D.
D.
Yes, because I think he's assuming that once the governance board replied with approval, all the stakeholders were communicated about the approval. That's the only assumption. Anyway, I will recheck this question.
Yes, yes, yes. Okay,
Communication
okay.
is clear.
Yes, yes. And the first one, it was a roadmap, right? Still,
You are defining employee
since we are...
and the independency to create. This is not so simple, because as per the current 5th edition, where you are not prioritizing the components in the roadmap. Is there the keyword?
No,
of
right. We are not prioritizing in roadmap.
Yes, so you cannot prioritize the company. As per my thing, this is all risk management strategy. A is eliminated, charter is eliminated, because you cannot do the prioritization. Will come in the program benefits management plan when I will see which component is giving me highest benefits.
Okay, wow, that's very tricky. Okay.
Everybody gave roadmap, but I had the discussion with that. He says define is very simple component roadmap, but I said the keyword is prioritizing. In the roadmap, I cannot prioritize the thing. Just in this case, if I say the roadmap will show you that this component will be delivered this will be this will be that, but there's no concept of prioritization there. The benefits, the components will be prioritized based on the benefits what they are going to deliver to me. Remember, in the eco also there was one prioritize the benefits based on the prioritize component, something like that. There was one topic there. Anyway, I will reply on the group. But it's a very good questions.
Yes, right. But I tried to keep it simple for both, but okay, that's tricky questions for both. Okay.
Yes, this is from the final mocks.
Yes. Okay. So we start with this one. Okay. So this was okay. Okay. Yes. During your program review meeting, one of your key stakeholders has highlighted a major issue in your program which impacts multiple projects within the program. What is your first course of action? So, document issue register. There is no issue register. Document issues and seek governance direction. That was my second. That was I keep it, but I put request stakeholder to provide proof to confirm that is really an issue in the program, because maybe it's not an issue, and maybe challenging the stakeholder because he didn't say that. I don't know. For me, once we identify, we have to once we identify an issue, we have to assess it, right?
Yes. So, what is the correct answer? B or D?
B. Document issue and seek governance direction.
This is the correct answer.
Yes, this is the correct answer.
You know
And
why?
I was like,
No, I let me
why I
explain you.
put D?
D. How you can challenge the stakeholder? Have you studied anything? Once he has given to you something, it's up to you. You have to analyze it by yourself or from the steering committee. If I tell you I need this from you, you will not challenge me. We never discuss about this thing. Request the stakeholder to prove, to confirm that it's really an issue. How it's my duty to analyze the thing, not his duty to prove me. How you can select D? Who is doing analysis?
In real life, I would challenge him. I would ask questions. I would
No, that
try
is
to
clear.
initiate.
No, no, that is okay. You will then it's not outgoing. It's about communication. You're talking the communication. But the first thing is that once you this is you have identified the issue, right? You have identified the risk. Then you have to analyze the risk. This analyze
Yes,
should not come from the person who has given you the risk. It's your program manager duty to do it.
right.
So the action
Okay.
has to be from your side.
Okay. Okay. But I understand also the second because they were the two options, and I was hesitating. I put okay. So next. Yes, your program sponsor, Mr. Noah Kaego, has asked you to initiate a new component which will enhance program benefits. You are not convinced that this component will lead to enhanced benefits, and you feel the component business case will likely show cost exceeding benefits.
Okay.
How will you proceed in this situation? So I put analyze the impact and present your assessment recommendation to the steering committee. The right, the right option was to the steering committee. No, analyze and
To
your
the
assessment
sponsor, to the
to the
proposal,
sponsor
to
first. Yes. Why? Why to the sponsor first?
the sponsor first who approached you with this proposal. It's like a this was a big discussion in my previous coaching calls also, but we all agreed at the end of the day that the first step, because you're already concerned that this will not meet the benefits, it's already an alarming situation, right? So once you have analyzed the impact, it's better to discuss with the sponsor directly. This is not your main sponsor. If he would have seen to a recommendation to the sponsor, it was full stop, for example. Okay, sponsor and the other option was the steering committee, then D was correct. But here he has specifically mentioned to the sponsor first who approached you with this proposal. That is much more relevant, much more uh, it's like analysis step.
Hmm.
If we say only about the sponsor, then I will not agree with A. Then I will go with the steering committee. But here, what he has given you more detail is that sponsor who approached you first with this proposal, that is the best course of action. Only it's a special case here when he has given so detail about the particular sponsor. Because this is an alarming situation. Show cost exceeding benefits. Or on the other
Okay.
side, in order to make it more efficient, I propose to go to the person so that if there's something not going, I can easily fix it rather than disturbing the steering committee. This is another school of thought.
But after that, I will, in all the cases, I have to present this to the steering
Steering committee,
committee.
clear, 100% clear. You don't go to the sponsor.
Okay. Okay. Yes, a program manager is concerned that the program will be unable to achieve its intended benefits. How should the program manager handle this concern? So I put meet with the component project managers to perform. No, this one there is no logic.
You cannot go
But I
down.
didn't. Yes. There is no logic here in my
Okay.
answer. But even meeting the PMO, why should I meet the PMO?
The PMO is only correct because other three are incorrect. Is the only logical. A is gone, C is gone. Meet with the program stakeholders to determine if a reduction in scope is acceptable. This is not a scope I cannot reduce. Then our program is changed. Meet with the
Yes.
component project managers to reallocate resources within the time. This has nothing to do with anything. That's the only thing we are going to PMO. But normally the correct answer is that the meet with
Steering
the
committee.
meet with the steering committee to review the critical success factor. That is the correct answer. But PMO is written here. Although I agree, we all agree that PMO has nothing to do with this thing, but the other things are is it is better than the other options. Let's see like this. You have to review the critical success
And to
factors.
review program success factor. That means what? They will lessen the program success factor. They will do what with the success factor? I didn't understand the
Our program manager is concerned. This is a very important concern means he's only worried. It doesn't occur till now, right? It's a risk. Is
yes.
concerned that a program will be unable to achieve its expected benefits. So let's sit together and see what are the minimum, what are the critical success factors. Let's look for a minimum viable product. Then what are the critical success factors? At least we should give these benefits. This is a point of understanding here.
Okay.
I am agreed that I am concerned that those 10 identified benefits cannot be achieved, but out of those 10, all will not be critical. Only 4 may be critical. So let's discuss with the steering committee or the PMO what is written here to see what are the critical success factors. At least we should try to focus on that, not on all the benefits. That's the only reason.
Okay. So this one also was wrong.
A
So I didn't
program,
put escalate because escalate is 90%
okay,
false.
10% is correct. A program is ready to close and has achieved all business objectives and is delivering the intended benefits. The program is delivered. However, sponsor is not willing to sign the formal program closure acceptance document, and the program continues to incur operational costs. As a program manager, what should you do next? Escalate the issue to the governance board. Very good option, because the program is officially closed, but he is not willing to sign. Okay, first I will try myself to get. I will try to get signed. That component project managers to archive all relevant project documentation irrelevant. Ask the finance department to increase the budget. Nonsense. Ask key stakeholders to influence the program sponsor. Who are these key stakeholders? The governance board. So A is more accurate than D. The meaning
Yes,
of
but
D.
it's not, but it's more shocking than escalating. I will see them one to one, and I will tell them
No,
there are an issue.
what you said is more shocking.
Yes,
No, but you know, if some okay, as a program manager, this scenario you agree that you cannot do it and you have to, you need some support. We agree on this that we need some support, right? And
right, right.
who I can get the support is who is above me. And
Key
the
stakeholders, steering committee.
yes, so key stakeholder is a generalized word. Steering committee is the correct, more specific stakeholder. Let's say like this. I cannot go to the key stakeholder to whom I will run around. It's more clear, more specific.
Okay, okay. Even if we are talking about the sponsor of this program.
Yes.
Because the fact is, Mr. Abdul, the fact is the sponsor, he's heading the steering committee.
Yes.
So if I escalate to the steering committee, the sponsor will have the same answer. I will not close the program because I think blah, 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 blah. So for me, it's more tricky and maybe more intelligent to see who are the key stakeholders that can, in your map,
actually, in this type of the question, I fully agree. I understand your meaning. The question should have however the client program sponsor is not willing to sign, means my counterpart is not willing to sign, then I will go to my steering committee. That is the meaning of this question. Then it makes more sense, right? Because if a program is closed, my sponsor will be the first one to close the program, because if I'm looking into my own hierarchy, from a contractor point of view. But actually, the point is that my employer or client is not willing to sign. That is the meaning, actually.
Okay. Okay, this one was wrong also. A 5-year program is coming to. So the question is, as program manager, what should you do to handle this situation? A 5-year program is coming to an end. Many of initial governance board members have left the company. Several new members have joined, but have
they
a
don't
short
know. Yes.
association with
yes. You remember when we were talking
changes.
about the stakeholder, I told you this very special question. The one question will come in the stakeholder. You remember
Yes.
that, in which he will give you indication that your steering committee is ineffective, not doing anything. Then only in that case, if your sponsor and project managers are the last stakeholder that will remain in your program. You remember that was particularly for this question. Because
Yes,
my
I remember.
and present the
You're
final
right.
program status and schedule reports to whom? So D is not clear.
Yes, yes, right.
So review the
Yes,
final program output with a sponsor. That is correct. Review the strategic plan and benefits with the board. Mostly students select A because they again go to the board. But the answer is that governance board is not operative. They don't know what they have to do. Prepare a program change request utilizing new board member input is also not correct. So normally it's
even
between A and B, but the D is wrong because it's not a complete answer. To whom you will present the final report?
Okay, yes, very clear. So that's fine. It was also, yeah. As program manager, what should you do to increase team commitment to the program objectives? So I put work with the program management office, PMO, to identify the organization best practice. And the correct answer
Work with the program
was
stakeholder
working
management.
program stakeholder,
Work
but
with
it
the
was,
sponsor.
yes, it was eco.
It's a program team. You have to work with your program team, and program as per PMI. Program team means sponsors, stakeholders, and PM. Everybody is part of that. So the D is the complete answer. It includes everything. Whatever mentioned in A, B, and C. So everybody is your team member.
So that means that the best practices, I could have it from all of them.
Yes.
Not only PMO.
No.
PMO are responsible for spreading it, but
yes, but the point is that what team commitment.
everybody could contribute on best
Yes.
practice.
Yes. Like a lesson learned. It's like a lesson that everybody can give you the lesson learned, not only the specific one stakeholder.
Yes.
While
Just want
setting,
to,
this is keyword is industry best practices.
where is
While
best
setting
practice?
up infrastructure plan, a program team develops documents and processes that provide commonality and consistency throughout the program components. What should the team also prepare if not already provided by the organization assets? It means you don't have program and project management standards.
Yes.
Industry standards, they provide guidance to component project managers on how to adapt their detailed planning to. See, you go look for eco task 1, domain 5 task 1 or 2. This is a keyword industry best practices.
Task, which task?
Eco. Domain 5,
Yes.
first one, task 1.
Okay, develop program and project management standards and structure, governance tools, finance and reporting by using industry.
Using industry best practices and organizational standards to drive efficiency and consistency among project and deliver the program objectives. So whenever the keyword of you don't have anything, you are new to the program or something new has to be developed, you have to, the keyword is use industry best practices. That is the key point here.
Right, and I using industry best practices. No. Okay. Okay. Okay,
What
and
should
this
the
one,
program?
the first one, excuse me, the first one, files filling structure and template known for repository that contains centrally stored and commonly maintained program data. They are actually the program information, the program management information system, right?
What should the program also prepare if not already provided by the organization assets? Files, filing structures, filing and templates for knowledge repositories. No, this is a very specific files and filing structure we never see in PgMP. Well, the PMIS is only program management information system, how you would handle the information. That is known as PMIS. But you're talking about the actually the knowledge repository, the lesson learned database. That is actually we are making at the end of the program. What best practice I will do, I will put in this. Then I will do at the end of the day when I am doing information archiving and transition. Then I am doing this type of work.
Yes, information repository.
Yes, that is we are doing at the end of the day, not in the beginning.
Yes, yes. Okay.
This is
Yeah.
opposite.
Yes. So this one is okay. Okay. A program governance board mandate that phase gate reviews must be held. So each component project can be reviewed and individually authorized to proceed to the next phase. Tracking and reporting of actual benefits realized is one part of the review. What is the second part of the review? So I put demonstrating that the other stage gate requirements have been met, because maybe there is no only benefits. I don't know. Maybe
This
there
is
are other requirements. And the right answer was identifying factor
factors
influence.
influence. I think that
Deliver.
I think this word is coming. This I have a discussion. This word is coming directly from the book. Look for the answer. Go for the answer because I remember this thing. Go for look for the answer.
Yes. Which one?
20 page, it should be page 40.
Uh, influencing.
Page 40. The page, put
Oh,
page
it's
40. Go up.
page 40.
No, you are right. You are correct. Go one
40?
up. Go up. Go one above.
Yes, yes, it's this one. Identify factor influencing. So the correct answer is
Page
identify.
75. I will send you this page number because that time we read it. I will send you this. Send this on the group. Then I will send this answer.
Okay. So, tak.
Okay, next.
Yes. Just. Okay. This one also. In the last year, all program phase gate reviews received excellent feedback and exceeded stakeholder expectations. Recently, the customer decides that there is no need to continue phase gate reviews. What
Hmm.
should you do? What should the program manager do next?
He should not listen to the customer. He should do
I
the
put
phase gate review for his own program. Don't listen to the customer. It's not agile domain.
okay.
A- a-
Agree with the customer initiative.
agree with
But
the customer.
I was not like, wait, just a second. I was not like giving 100% right to the customer. I was just initiating change control procedure
Why? Have
to
we
see
studied
if it's relevant or not.
what?
To
No,
see if his proposal is relevant or not.
no. Wait. No. You don't understand the question. The customer decides that there is no need to continue with the phase gate review. Okay. What should the
Mm.
program manager do next? I agree with the customer. This is one part. Okay, I can accept it. And initiate change control procedures. Change control procedures are already in place. This I don't need to wait for anyone. And secondly, why I should go for the change control procedures? Means you are seeing that when there is some problem will come, then then they will raise the change request, right? I don't need to have a periodic reviews. This is the meaning of developing the change request here.
I don't understand the meaning of change control procedure.
It means that
For me,
if
control
something
procedure is like, for me, change control procedure is like, when we are making the governance management plan, we have planified all the points, meetings, phase gate reviews, blah, blah, blah. So when maybe the customer is right and it's not relevant for this,
okay.
for the rest. So I want to make a change in this procedure and change also my governance management plan.
Yes, but the point is that initiate change control procedure means I have to develop something new here. The topic and in the PGMP, I'm not developing any such control procedures. It's actually coming from the PMP in which we develop the change control board. Okay, in Agile and PMP, we have a special authority which is known as change control board, which always looking for the change control procedure, something like that. But in terms of PGMP, the best is to continue with the phase gate reviews, continue with the health check. These are the technical terms of PGMP. That's the only thing.
Okay, perfect. But I was like putting it like the second.
Okay.
You see here, I put it like the
Yeah.
second option, but okay. So change control. There is no such an artifact
No.
in PgMP. Yeah.
No.
Okay. This one was okay, okay, and okay. We are done with the right one. Sorry.
Green background.
Yes, yes. The green program was far better. So you joined a new organization as program manager last month. You have noticed that in the organization program, project management standards and structures do not exist currently. What should you do
This is the
to
same. The domain 5 task 1. Industry best practices.
yes, yes. I totally agree. So this one, okay, the word that they used was regularly evaluate the impact.
When shall new and existing risks be evaluated that impact strategic objectives in order to present an updated risk management plan to the governance board for approval regularly? But this is a tricky question, but not periodic health check. In the periodic health check, the program manager is doing by himself. It is not reporting to anyone in the health check. The program check
Okay.
is only to monitor and control the things.
Yes.
When the question, when shall new and existing risks be evaluated regularly? You can identify the new risk anytime in your program, not specifically during the health checks or during the phase gate reviews.
But what is more often? Regularly or during periodic health checks?
No, during periodic health checks, you are in 1 year you are doing 12 health checks maybe. You're not doing every day or periodically health checks, regularly. But identify the risk you have to do every time. The correct is every throughout the program, the best answer. When shall
Mm.
new and every moment this should be identified, this new risk should be identified.
Okay. Okay. This one also was wrong. Which document should be established in order to ensure risks are handled at the appropriate level?
I told you yesterday, when there's a topic of level, it is escalation policies and procedure, not
Yes,
the
but
governance
it's
plan.
document, but it's not a document. Escalation policy and procedure, they are not a document. They are in the program governance plan, which is document. In fact, that's why I put program governance plan, because it's not
So
a document.
the question should be what should be established in order to ensure risks are handled at the level, right? Instead
Yes,
of what
yes.
document, we should write what should be established.
If it was that, I would answer escalation policy and
No, I agree. I will change this question. Question number 101, because this I told you these are made by me.
because we are okay that escalation procedure and
No,
policies
I agree.
part of the program governance plan, in fact.
Clear. I will correct it.
Okay, and I think the last, no, this one was right. I don't know why I put, okay, what will it ensure? Wait, you are new organizer, senior member of the program steering committee, advise you to monitor the business environment, program functionality requirements, and realization through the program to okay. Yes, I put remains aligned with strategic objectives, but I was like hesitating with organizational objectives. But what are the organizational objectives? I don't understand organizational objective.
It's a makeup term. Strategic
I
objective
didn't
is like a
understand.
makeup term. In the question, you will not get so real differing, but the point is that strategic objective is the correct word.
Yes, this was okay. I put
Yeah.
strategic, but sometimes we say strategic organization objectives
Yes,
or
right. I agree.
okay. Uh, and I think all the rest is okay. No,
Very good, because
there
there was a
is
repetition
one
also.
more
Okay, so very good. So
here.
your governance topic is okay, right? Now we
Yes,
will go to the last topic, which is an program activity. So it will take 2 classes. I will go slowly and slowly because it's okay. You can share. Stop you sharing your screen.
Yes, there are another question. I have
Okay.
another question.
Okay.
Yes, this one. So I understand the logic. You should regularly evaluate new and existing risks that impact strategic objectives in order to present an update on which document to the governance board for approval. So I understand that risk management, risk register, I can update it without any approval.
Hmm.
When it's coming to approval, we have to talk
Plan.
about management plan.
Plans. Right. Agreed.
So it's okay.
Okay. Perfect. So thank you very much for attending this coaching call.